Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Skulk. And we're continuing our Curious Expedition. And we are continuing with where we left off last. We have 60 funds, 420 fame, and our second expedition. Where to? We can go to the magnificent Arctic. We can go to the Golden Desert. Or we can go to the treacherous... Ooh, mushroom trees. I am so heading there. It's just so fascinating. It reminds me of Morrowind, where the trees are actually mushrooms. Which, by the way, I hope I can play on the channel. It all depends on if recording will allow me. Full of anticipation, I hurried to the harbor. We had a little time before the ship would be ready, so I spent my time on the deck, enjoying the cool breeze. Yes, cool breeze. Sir Dyer Lemage returned to the harbor, eagerly awaiting news of his beloved. He was overjoyed as he saw her on our boat. Shortly after, the two fell in each other's arms in a loving embrace. The couple thanked me for their reunion before they happily departed the scene. 100 funds! Yes! Thank you! I obtained new funds as a token of gratitude. A woman approached me with a request. She told me about her missing husband, a former adventurer who failed to return from his last expedition. She begged me to try to find him, and if he was still alive, help him safely back into her arms. Of course I will. I nodded gratefully and promised to seek out her loved one. As I was one of the most famous explorers, the boarding of our ship had drawn quiet the crowd. I was approached by several capable persons that were eager for adventure. Who did I want to recruit? We got a fighter. We got a sailor. So a diplomat, a sailor, and an artist. What's this? Kleptomania. Cannot resist the constant urge to steal objects. That does not sound really good to have, especially if we're going to go meeting people or going into temples and we just automatically leave and he goes, I'm sorry, I couldn't help but see the shiny thing. For you have an alcoholic problem. Well, thing is, we don't have any alcohol, so that's no problem. Increases the effectiveness of custom flares. Well, we don't have a flare, so... But you can carry a lot. Haggle. Decreases prices when bartering. Now that's nice. He can carry more. He's good if we ever come into a fight. He has double dice on whatever that stuff does. Not sure what that stuff does. But just in case it ever does come up. And he can carry a lot more. So I think I'll go with a sailor. We could use a resourceful sailor like Edwin Steen, and welcomed him to our party. My heart jumped with joy as I heard that our ship was primed to head for distant shores. Purchase equipment. Animal improvement. A packed saddle artisan offered to improve the carrying capacity of any of our animals. Her price was rather steep, but we could surely use additional crates. So, our donkey could be able to carry more. That would actually be useful, because the more stuff we can carry, the more... yeah, that'd be really good. Even though Mr. Sailor Man can already carry a lot. Going to Mushroom Forest, not sure where and what we're going to find, but every bit of carrying capacity helps. Clearly I could use the additional capacity for Mr. Langdon. But a brief moment later, his pack saddle was enhanced and was able to hold an additional crate. The builder thanked me for my purchase and wished me well on my forthcoming expedition. My heart jumped with joy as I heard that our ship was primed and ready to... Purchase equipment. Dynamite! Oh, I love me some bombs. And as I read, this helps get rid of any mountains that might be in our way, since we have to go around. But we also could use more food. How much does this cost? 10 each! How much does this cost? 10. Okay, we can use that. We need we could use some decent food. Climbing gear, just in case we are going up mountains. An empty canvas is needed to draw pictures. Oh, machetes. Oh, these are so good if we're going through forests. And we're going into forests, so why not? I'll use all of the machetes. And I'm not sure if this is a swamp circumstance. So mainly, when we were trying, in the last episode, I was wondering what the water did. Water, machetes, ropes, and the snowshoes and climbing gear all are useful for getting traversing cheaper across certain landscapes. Water is for deserts. Machetes is for forests. And I believe that it's only that the machete is the one that actually gets the maybe the rope as well. I haven't tried it out yet. That when you go through forest, you literally cut down the forest. Sorry, trees. But it chops them down, so it's easier to traverse through for later. We have a torch still. That's good. Weather balloon for scientific data. All right. And since we're probably going through a swamp, we probably would like some rope. Let's go with that. I want to try one of the canvases, because if we can use the canvas to turn it into fame, that'd be great. Because, I mean, I'm going to buy one, because I don't want to buy too many and then find out it's not worth me. Oh, Custom Flare. This device was invented by Martha J. Custon. Originally intended to be used for signaling at sea. It can also be useful in revealing nearby areas. Be careful when with flammable material. So I can, so mainly if I want to see somewhere further on, I can light a flare, but then it also causes fires. And if we're in a forest instead of a desert, it's best to be used in other areas. Since we're going to a forest, I believe, a mushroom forest, it's probably best not to use this. But we have a sailor to make it more useful in the next adventures. And we can use a bit more food, and I could use some dynamite. I love me some bombs. Let's probably get 2 bombs, just in case we come across mountains. Deal. That's all our funds. My heart jumped for joy. Again and again, let's set sail. Let's get this adventure started. Expedition 2. Mushroom trees, mushroom trees. I see some mushroom trees. This is gonna be awesome. Giant mushrooms. If I could see some mushroom trees, that'd be awesome. I dare not recount the trials and tribulations of the voyage, but thankfully, a shoreline rose in the morning mists. We had arrived, and it was time to sally forth. We have plenty of water on us, and our ship's storage. Oh, we can put stuff away just in case. Ah. Since these can stack, it's probably nice just to have them on us. I don't really think I need to put anything away right now, so let's just head out. To begin an expedition. All right, so let's go. Let's travel out. Oh, we got attack raptor. No, I best not do stuff like that. But we got ourselves a village here. Is moving here gonna antagonize the raptor? Probably. It's the only one more sanity to go around. Explore. We found what seemed to be a raptor breeding ground. I ordered everyone to be vigilant of overstaying our welcome, as every second here could put the whole group in peril. I'm curious. Let's see what we got. I was confident we could find something valuable here. We performed small teams and scoured the place. We were surprised to find an intact raptor egg in one of the nests. Regardless of the dangers, this egg could prove to be extremely valuable. No, this is not something I'm going to tolerate. I'm not going to tolerate stealing eggs. That's a child. What's this? Inactive geyser. Let's get a little further in. Ow! left your baby alone! Alright, rolling up. Tactical advantage. Roll again. What this? Taunt. Nope. When I had them there, they're shaking, so something. 2 damage. Defend, add a shield. End round. Flee. We stood no chance and had to escape. The injuries of Edwin Sten prevented the escape. I was helpless and had to abandon the wounded. No! Stupid raptor! 2 overslot burdens. Why, stinking raptor? We left your egg alone. Pooh. Can't proceed without dropping some stuff behind. These are volcanoes, not mountains. Dang. We erected a camp to tend the injured. We use the first first aid kit to treat the injuries of Myria. She felt much better afterwards. Mary Curie. We used the first aid kit to cure me. And now we can move. Stinking raptor. You're sleeping. Good. Everyone packed up. We're moving on. Let's travel this way. Let's get away from the raptor. There's a something over here, so let's adventure. Explore camp. We found an old campsite. To our surprise, it was not vacant. Someone had survived here for a seemingly very long time. He introduced himself as Theodore Voss Dowling, and told us of how his team had perished against the challenge, stranding him out here alone. I knew this was the missing husband. We had been asked to return home. Escort him home. I told him about his wife, and that we would guide him home. His mind had obviously cracked under the protracted absence from civilization. I assured him that henceforth everything would be fine, and told my team to pack up and prepare to leave. Darn it. The sailor got beat up because the stinking raptor wouldn't leave us alone. I know it was their nest, but poo. Huh? Oh, what's this? Cannibal! Oh no! Lay your teeth off my people. Nom nom nom. So these are considered mountains, and that's what we use dynamite on. Can we head this way? Man, the Golden Temple's in somewhere vicinity of this. No clue. What? The place is shaking. The place is shaking. Can we use dynamite? Click on an area. We destroyed a volcano! Nice. Alright, let's explore the cave with our torch. We approached a cave. The rocky moss seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We required a torch in order to see it safely. Oh no, not this again. No, we're leaving. We're leaving. I'm not going to have this happen again. Alright. Let's... Wait. Out of range. Cancel. Yes, we can go through here. Good. It's within this vicinity up here. Alright, let's travel up here. So far, no actual treasure has been obtained. New region discovered. Awesome. Stinking raptors, stay away from us. Please stay away from us. It's northward. Where can we find ourselves some treasures? Please! We only got so many candy bars. Let's get a little closer. It's still northwards. We don't have much sanity left to spare. There seems to be lots of water upwards, so... travel a little bit by little bit to see what we have. And must be through here then. We found a tiny one. We don't have much some sanity left to actually explore too much. What do we do here? How do we use the canvas? Do we need an actual artist in order to use it? Probably. Well, I'm able to get to the Golden Temple. That's something, but exploration-wise, we are not well enough prepared. Anything else worth seeing out here? I cannot go inside caves. And our sanity is not high enough. Dang it. I wanted to get more treasure out of this. We encroached upon a cryptic structure. It seemed to be the peak of a golden pyramid, but for some reason the structure was hidden below the earth. Its golden surface was decorated with all manners of remarkable symbols, some of which formed a type of map. After a period of analysis, we could successfully comprehend the map. It was obvious that it showed some location in this region. Maybe visiting them was necessary to unearth the Golden Pyramid. That's in the middle of the water! We had to go back to the boat to get there. I think. This is not going so well. What happens if we run out of sanity? That has not happened yet. For me. Dang, this game is a lot harder than I thought. I mean, we went through the first one easily. I mean, I did also choose Expedition difficulty, which is normal. But I really should have gone with the easy route so I can get a little bit more, let's say, actual gameplay instead of getting stuck. Dang it. You know what? I'm curious. I'm just curious on what happens if we are running into this kind of problem. Let's head back to the boat. And our sanity is draining, and... What happened? We were exhausted and terribly hungry. As the night fell, Theodore Voss Dowling approached me with a suggestion. If we butchered one of our animals, we could regain much-needed energy and instill new hope. I refused the proposal. Theodore Voss Dowling got very angry listening to my reasoning of why I would not sacrifice the animal. We gotta get back to the boat. Stop it, you stinking raptors! He attempted to retreat, and he was left behind. The one we're supposed to be saving. Why is this game like this? It's almost like don't dig or die all over again. Stinking encounters? This is probably why we need a fighter on the team, even though we still get beat up. At least I know that even if we're out of sanity, we can still move. But what happens exactly? Hello? What? What? Without access to medical equipment, it was nearly impossible to prevent an injury from becoming infected. Mari's wound had become to fester. I am not doing so well. Yeah. This is terrible. Final score? Yeah. Main menu. We're gonna start a new one in the next one. I am still going on easy. I'd rather play on easy than have to go through that again. I am not a wimp in games. I would like to be able to play a game though. Understand, please. So, I'm gonna start it again. And hopefully, even on easy, things will not kick my butt. Alright. Well, thank you guys for stopping by anyways. And at least you guys can see... I'm gonna post this anyways, even though I'd like to post, you know, entertaining content. Maybe you're entertained by this. But at least you learn from this. What I learned. Don't play on normal unless you actually have experience. I don't have that much experience yet. So that's why I'm going on, start over, on easy, and practice a bit more. That was Exploration 2. And we got our butts kicked by raptors that just couldn't leave us alone. And then we ran out of food because, lo and behold, the pyramid that you're supposed to reach is buried and we have to go over there. What do you expect me to do? I had no other food. Yeah, I'm just venting a little bit. But yeah, so thank you guys for stopping by. Until I see you guys again, have a great day, everyone.